welcome to Light Guided. I hope these messages find you all well today. This is Lisa, and I'm going to do a general reading today for the collective, just looking at where's the energy of the collective right now and what messages does Spirit have for all of you. So let's take a quick look here. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be quick, but let's take a look at what messages are coming forward right now. We have the card of mending, to be fair, and a change in the wind. The change in the wind came in the reverse, and I'm feeling like for some of you, you're wishing for a change, you're hoping for a change, you want there to be a change, and it's not quite happening fast enough. In the current energy, there is a sense, it is mixed, but there is a sense that things are moving slow. And the reason for that is because a lot of people are doing healing work at this time. And in the healing work, we need to have that time and space, not only to allow our physiology, our bodies to catch up with this energetic healing that's happening, but also our minds, our thoughts, our emotions. So even though we're all feeling a little impatient right now, we are in this healing phase, and so change feels slow. Change feels slow, and it very much, the energy that's happening at this level is very much about balancing overall energies that are happening in the collective. And as I begin to share these collective messages with you over time, you will begin to see the overall pattern and the big picture. It's a lot to try to put into a quick daily message, but again, over time you'll begin to see and understand the bigger picture in these collective energies and what's happening in that large scale balancing. What I can share with you is that I did a meditation earlier, and what came through at that time was I had the experience of being able to see through the eyes of Spirit, looking down on the planet, looking down on the globe. And the message that they brought forward very, very strongly was that Spirit only sees and perceives energy as energy. From Spirit's perspective, there is no judgment, there is no labeling. We do that in our human form all the time, right? We label our feelings, we label other people, we label experiences, we bring judgment into that. And that's part of what it is to be human. That's the way our brains work. So there is nothing wrong with that. But when Spirit sees us, Spirit only sees us as energy. And in that, there is only the experience of watching this dance, this ebb and flow on the planet of energies that are evolving and shifting and growing. And for them, it's quite beautiful. For Spirit, there's the experience of great joy and beauty in watching and observing the energy on the planet and how it's manifested in each of us. The other message that I got very strongly is that when Spirit perceives us, they do recognize our individuality. They do recognize that each person and living being on the planet has its very own energy signature. So we are all unique and we all express ourselves in a unique way. And I was also getting very strongly that, and this is kind of one of our human hang-ups, right? One of our human things is, what am I meant to do in the world? What am I here for? And we have those questions because there is some part of us, at some deep level, there's some part of us that recognizes we are part of something so much bigger than just what's happening in the here and now on this planet. And because we recognize that on some level, there's a part of us that's always longing to fill in, to really fill in the space of that soul energy. But the message that comes through from Spirit is we are already living our purpose. Simply by shining, simply by being alive on the planet, simply by shining our light, we are already living our soul purpose. And again, we each have a unique way of expressing that. And so a lot of, especially in this movement of we use words like awakening and ascension and, consciousness and things like that. And in that work, what we're doing is we are removing our barrier between our spirit and our brain. Our brain, we accumulate a lot of stuff in our humanness and a lot of thoughts and ways of being and ways of thinking that gets in our way from being connected to the energy of Spirit. And that's why people pray, right? That's why we have prayer. That's why we do meditation. That's why we read books and we seek out knowledge and information. Because there's some part of us that recognizes we are part of something so much bigger, and on some level we're always trying to connect in with that, and it's quite beautiful. So Spirit just reminds us on this day that we are loved and protected and adored beyond measure. Spirit, again, only sees us as the unique energy that we are, and we are so loved. And so Spirit wants us to have the experience of that kind of love on the planet. Spirit wants for us the ability to see each other in our fullest light as souls, as beings of light, and not so much through the minds of our humanness and through the eyes of our humanness, but through the eyes of Spirit. So let's see what additional messages want to come through here. Truth. Very much about connecting with the truth within. Well-being. It's time to take care of ourselves. Let's not be, too proud to step back and take care of ourselves and really recognize where in the physical, we need to nourish our bodies and our minds and our spirits. That's an important message coming through. What I'm hearing from Spirit is that we abuse ourselves. Obviously not on purpose, but we often in the realm of the way that we live, especially in the United States and the culture that we have here, that we often end up abusing our bodies and our minds and our spirits because of the things that we're trying to achieve. And in that we... Edward came to visit. Hi, Edward. Oh, my goodness. Edward just has such an affinity to be in my readings. It's sometimes quite annoying and sometimes quite amusing. Today it's amusing. Okay, so well-being. Laugh, take care of your body, eat well, nourish yourselves. And finally we have new beginnings. And Spirit Spirit is saying, listen, we can have new beginnings every day that we wake, every day that we're here on the planet. We have an opportunity we have an opportunity to experience a new beginning. We have the opportunity. Okay, Edward, you get your way, buddy. Every day that we're here on the planet, we have an opportunity to experience life anew every day. And we do, in our habits, get so mired with the day-to-day routine that we really lose sight of recognizing that every day is a new day. So let's also look at any energies that may need healing. Spirit, any energies that may need healing on this day, please. Ooh, any energies? So we have the energy of music, playfulness, connect with music, enjoy music, let it rise up in your spirit and like make you move, make you dance. Yeah, pleasure, music, enjoyment. Don't get too serious in the current energies. Again, when things are going weird and sideways and we don't always understand the purpose of things happening in the world, we can get really stuck in that energy. So I feel like this music is a reminder to enjoy yourselves, let things be alive right now, even in the midst of these things happening, because it keeps our souls alive, it keeps our souls fresh. Also having compassion for ourselves. Finding peace of mind, doing things that give you calmness, that give you a sense of peace and well-being. I think, again, going back to the well-being energy, really allowing this feeling of peace to be part of you. And I get, for some of you, meditation could be a nice way of accomplishing that. We have rites of passage. Recognizing that what we're going through as a collective is a rite of passage. We are transitioning, we are leveling up the energy of the universe, the energy of all of life. We are part of the energy of all of life. We are not disconnected from that. We are not separated from that. We are part of all of it. It's like the smallest drop of water in the largest ocean. We are that in the universe. And this is a rite of passage. This evolution of energy is part of what we're here to do and participate in. And finally, protection. Protect your energy. Protect yourself from situations that aren't supportive, from situations that are not helping you stay tuned into your divine nature, situations that are, we might say, lowering your vibration. I want to pull some cards on Spirit. What gifts can the collective connect with that will support their healing on this day? What gifts? Thank you. Connecting in with the energy of Archangel Raphael. This is the healing angel, and this angel is with you, helping you in your healing work. That's so beautiful. Let's get one more, please. Thank you. And indigo. So with this, couple of messages here, connecting with the color indigo, connecting with stones that are amethyst, things like that. This is also about connecting in with your intuition and also connecting in with spirit, recognizing that, again, recognizing that you're part of that larger system, and there are always messages of hope and light for each of us, and we can find that portal, that connecting point. So for those of you that resonates with, that's a beautiful energy. And finally, I'm going to pull one last soul message, and actually I'm going to use the heart and soul cards. Such beautiful energies in these cards. All right, let's try that a different way. Spirit, please guide me to the card that is the right message for this group today. Thank you. That beautiful energy. There's some playfulness in this energy. And there's also an integration here. There's an integration between your heart and your solar plexus and your root chakra, your intuition. It's kind of a coming together of many energies, but coming into the light. Do not discount your imagination, for it has great power. Amazing things will unfold for you if you pay attention to your imagination. Respect and honor it, for just below the surface of this seemingly real world, there exists a dreamlike world full of imagination. What you imagine is not fiction. Very often it can be the beginning of a wonderful new creation. Sweet. Very cool. I love that. What a beautiful message for the collective today. And I'm going to try to be doing these messages more regularly. I really like the collective energies. That is something that really resonates for me personally and has been a big part of my own journey. So if you like these messages, please let me know. Like, share, subscribe, leave us a comment. Let me know if it resonates for you. You can certainly comment on Edward, that whole thing. So I'm sending you much love and just shining a bright light in your direction. Wishing you well-being. Thank you.